and welcome back to Soon 73 Tai Chi. Today we start the fourth quarter. The fourth and final section of the Soon 73 begins with a move called Golden Rooster, stands on one leg. I know you've done your warm-ups because you're going to need to be warmed up for Golden Rooster standing on one leg. So if you haven't, go back and get in your warm-ups. Make sure your balance is really good for this one. And if not, it will improve as we practice. You got this. Coming into flow now. Find Wuji posture, monkey stance, knees bent, lift in pelvic floor, teeth together, tip of tongue on roof of mouth, breathing a quiet full breath in and out of the nose a few times, armpits open, fingers relaxed. Let's move now from Wuji to Tai Chi by standing on the left leg, centering the body towards 10 o'clock. Centering the weight, the hands float up, fingers pointing towards 10 o'clock. Standing on the right leg so that the left foot can float out in our first step. Little follow step. Right palm turns up. We connect left fingers to right wrist. We circle back around to 3 o'clock for the pinky side step and push. Aligning left foot to 12. Right foot to 12. Breathing in, hands open. Breathing out, hands close. Single whip left foot stepping forward, palms open to 12 in uprooting push. Turn waist open, right hand. Now touch right bubbling well, right fingers to the ground. Hand rises and flips in front of shoulder as we step on right foot, left foot to shoulder width. Push straight forward to 12. Bring the hands back in, palm facing palm for open. Breathe in and close, breathe out. Brush knee left towards 9 o'clock, little floaty step. And follow step leaves us some space as we transition to playing the lute. Touching left, bubbling well, and then heel for parry, step while flipping hands. Parry, step while forming fists. To punch over the left forearm with follow step, taking our weight in embrace the tiger. And then stepping to 9 for push the mountain. Right foot to 12 first, left foot pivots into alignment, and a mindful breath expands the hands open. And then close on the exhale. Brush knee right towards 3 o'clock. Right foot steps, right hand brushes over knee. Right hand comes up and over left and draws chi in to lower dantian. Right palm flips up to the sky and holds that position as we pivot from the waist. Then right fingers point to the sky, left hand on the thumb side of the wrist for the push, aligning left foot to 12, and then right at shoulder width for open and close. Single whip back to the left, palms open and push to the front in an uprooting maneuver, turning the waist right, opens right hand. Bring in the right foot, dropping right hand. Pivot on left toes facing 9 o'clock for punch under left elbow. Opening the fist in an empty stance. We look to 6, step on the heel towards 6 o'clock in our first repulse monkey. No weight on left foot as it pivots in. Looking to 12 o'clock stepping on the right heel for our second repulse monkey. No weight on the right toes as they point at 10 o'clock for brush knee left. Followed by left hand coming up and over the right and drawing chi in time with the foot that does not come too close. It steps right back out. No weight on the left foot as we pivot from the waist. Back around, face 9 o'clock for the pinky side push. Right foot to 12. Left foot adjusts at shoulder width. Breathing in, expanding belly and hands. Breathing out, belly and hands come back in. Single whip right with the right foot, stepping the palms open and push to 12. We open the whip towards the left. And bring in the right side of our whip. For our first right side step in, wave hands like clouds to the right. Left foot barely comes in to shoulder width. Waving to the left, we take our second right side step, changing hand position. For second, wave hands like clouds right, the whole body facing around 2 o'clock until the left foot is flat and takes our weight, where we face 10 o'clock for our third right side step. Then our third, wave hands like clouds right. Left palm faces right elbow as left toes turn to 2 o'clock for higher horse. Left bubbling well touches, then turns to 3 o'clock as we hold the ball with right hand on bottom. And then fingers point to the sky as they open in toe kick left. Foot floating down, hands close. And toe kick right, hands open. And then come closer together as we face 3 o'clock for the downward punch. It's the right fist that's punching down, and we look down at that fist before rising back up, looking to 9 o'clock. Right fist and foot come out. We flip the fist subtly, punching as we step, opening the fist for our second step. Bringing up the knee, putting the foot and hand down simultaneously, nice and balanced to slap right leg. Nice and balanced on right foot is left toes turn to about 7 o'clock, and we position the weight there, touching right foot in an empty stance and subdue the tiger's squeeze. Right toes back to 12 o'clock. We can go low there, but we don't have to. Toe kick left towards 10 o'clock and spin or step back to 9 o'clock for heel kick right. Left hand comes under right elbow for the first parry. We step while we flip the hands. We shift the weight as we strike. Step with the right toes to 9, punching over right forearm, opening the fist. Follow step does not come too close, stepping right out to push the mountain. Left foot to 6 o'clock first, right foot adjusts, a mindful breath and open and close. We hold the baby on the right hip, looking to 2 o'clock. Left foot steps to 2 o'clock for brush knee and follow step and leisurely tie coat with the left hand, drawing energy in and lifting it to the heavens. No weight on left foot as we pivot back to facing 2 o'clock for the little step and pinky push. Right toes closer to 3 than where the left toes turn in, shoulder width between feet for breathing in, opening hands. Breathing out, hands close. Right foot steps to 3 for diagonal single whip. Uprooting push opens by turning the waist. Drop the left hand, looking back at 3 o'clock for parting the wild horse's mane. Drop the right hand and circle right hand and foot together. Nice and balanced on right foot as we touch left, bubbling well. Little flare. Touch the left heel, scooping up chi with right hand, momentary touch of right bubbling well before stepping into leisurely Tai Chi. Left fingers come to the thumb side for the pinky side push. Left foot to 12 o'clock. Right toes pivot in from the heel. Even weight for open and close. Single whip left. Left foot to 12 o'clock. Palms open to 12 in the push. We open the whip towards our right and then withdraw the left side of our whip and step sideways. As the heel lowers, the left hand rises. We shift the weight and turn and wave left. Right foot in to shoulder width. All the weight on the right foot as we face around 2 o'clock for second left side step. And we turn the whole body to face around 10 o'clock as right foot comes in, only to shoulder width. We take a third left side step. Change the hands and have a third wave to the left. Right foot comes to shoulder width and turns in, while right palm turns up. We move into lowering with the left foot stepping towards 9, and the right follow step, taking our weight as left hand wipes off the right. We pick up left bubbling well and touch it. Today's lesson is Golden Rooster, stands on one leg. So touch the left heel, both palms turn in, and we sink to the left leg. The right knee comes up, the right hand covers the ear, right hand and foot go down. We sink to the right leg and rise, covering left ear, and left hand and foot go down together. And that ends Golden Rooster, stands on one leg. From the front, so that you can see it, we end here in our lowering position. So in Golden Rooster, stands on one leg. The fingers point to the ground as we lower and we keep the head up. We cover the ear as the hand and foot come up together. We keep some space between our feet, but we don't step far in front because that makes it hard to go low on the right leg. And then the left hand and foot come up together, covering the ear. Left hand and foot go down together. So everything, when you see it from the front, it looks very on the sides and lined up, because it is. Let's learn how to do that today. We know that when we end section 3, so the footwork of Golden Rooster, stands on one leg, is that we should have a little bit of space between our feet here, because we're going to go right into going low. We touch the left heel, we put the foot flat, and the body stays upright. We pick up the right heel and we kind of sink with most of the weight on the right leg. It's up to you how far you sink down. That depends on your strength and agility and the health of your joints. One thing speaking of health of joints, that we want to avoid. We do not want to go down with the knee coming in front of the toe. Very bad on knee, very bad. And that's part of why we want to make sure to have some space. And when we have the Santi foot in place, it's not too far forward. So after that Santi posture, we touch the left heel, the foot is flat, we keep our body upright, pick up right heel, and just go low on your left leg as far as is comfortable. Then stand up. It's almost like pushing yourself up to raise the right knee. Now, if you have good balance, it's easy to do this with the thigh parallel to the ground and the foot parallel to the ground is what we're going for. But, you know, if your balance is not so great, don't bring it up so high. But then straighten the right leg and touch the heel. Float it, don't step too far, because then the right foot goes flat. It takes our weight, we pick up the left heel, and we go low on the right leg. Again, don't let the knee go forward. We stand up on the right leg and pick up the left leg so that the foot, the thigh are parallel with the ground. And then we put it down behind us with the toes angled out to 7. It's just a couple of steps. Kind of like doing lunges in a row. So after Santi, we're here with the bubbling well touching, then touch left heel, put the foot flat, pick up the right heel, and sink down with most of the weight on the left foot. Then bring up the right foot. Don't go very far forward. Just float the heel down, put the foot flat. The toe faces 9, takes our weight, pick up left heel, and then go low, keeping the head up, the body up, and the knee does not go forward. We then pick up the left foot, foot and thigh parallel to the ground. Then left foot goes back behind us, touching it flat with the toes angled. After Santi, the weight is on the right foot. We touch the left heel, roll the foot flat, and sink low. Pick up the right leg. Put the heel down first. Roll the foot flat, shift the weight, pick up left heel, and sink low on the right leg. Then the left knee comes up. As the left foot goes down, it's softly behind us with the toe angled out. The hands are fairly simple once we've got the footwork. So here we are in Santi, right hand in front of the thigh. But then we transition, touching left heel, the foot is flat, the torso, the head is up as we go low on the left leg. We bring up the right knee, floating right heel down. Shoulder width between feet, pick up left heel to sink low on right leg, and then pick up the left knee and put the foot down softly behind. There is space between the feet. I want you to see that from Santi. Touch the heel, sink low on left leg, bring up right knee. Space, shoulder width, touch heel, roll the right foot flat, shift the weight, sink low on right foot, then bring up left knee, put the left foot down behind, touching bubbling well, whole foot flat, so that the left toe is angled out to about 7 o'clock with shoulder width between the feet. Let's do one more with the feet and then bring in the hands. So from Santi, the weight is on the right foot, and we touch the left heel, the foot goes flat, and we sit down on that left leg a little to pick up the right knee. Touch the heel softly, space between the feet, Right foot flat, left heel up as we sink on right leg. Pick up left knee. Put left ball of foot down behind at an angle. Bringing in the hands now. Here we are at San Ti. Left hand in front of the chest, roughly. Right hand in front of the thigh. So as we touch the left heel, both palms turn in. As we sink, the left hand comes low. So both fingers point to the ground, both sets of fingers. When we stand up and bring up the right knee, now the right hand comes up, covering the ear, so that the humerus bone, the femur bone, and the foot ideally are all parallel to the ground. As the foot goes down, then the hand goes down with it. So when we sink, the fingers point to the ground. But when we rise, we cover the ear with the left hand now. When the left foot goes down, the left palm just comes down to face the ground in a sweeping motion. From San Ti, facing 9 o'clock, weights on right foot. Turn palms in as we step on left heel. Roll the foot flat. Pick up the right heel to sink low on left leg. Bring up the right leg, cover the right ear. Point the fingers at the ground and sink low. Then cover the left ear. Put the foot down behind, left palm down. And while we do that, the right hand just stays at the side while the left one comes up and the left one goes down. The right one just stays pointing down at the side. From San Ti, facing 9 o'clock, both palms turn in, touch left heel, roll the foot flat, sink. And then rise, covering the right ear. Space between the feet, both fingers point down as we sink on right leg. Cover the left ear. Left foot a little down behind, left palm faces the ground. From San Ti on the right leg, palms turn in as we touch the heel. Foot is flat, picking up the right heel, we go low. Hand and foot come up together, covering right ear. And then fingers point to the ground as we go low, covering left ear. Left palm turns to face the ground, left foot behind, angled out. One more from San Ti, then we'll put it in flow. Turn the palms in, touch the left foot. Sink on the left leg. Raise right knee, cover right ear. Fingers point down as we sink on right leg. Left hand covers ear, picking up left foot. Left foot down behind, left palm faces the ground. Let's bring it into flow. If you'd like to go back and run it from the beginning, you can go to the very beginning of this video where we ran practically the entire form from the beginning. But for now, let's add it facing 6 o'clock in open and close. Then turn and hold the baby on the right hip, looking to 2 o'clock. Left foot steps to 2 o'clock for brush knee and follow step. Left leisurely tie coat. So the left hand is the one that's moving the most. Chop to the throat. As the left hand circles back around, the right hand supports the thumb side of wrist for pinky push. Right foot closer to 3. Adjust left toes to point at 3 o'clock and center weight for open and close. Diagonal single whip. Right foot steps to 3 o'clock. Open the palms, uprooting push. Turn and open left hand. Turn to 3, dropping left hand for parting wild horse's mane. Hand and foot come in and then go out. Shift the weight, drop right hand. Hand and foot come in and then circle out. Bring up the left bubbling well to touch as we raise the hands and open the palms. Touch on the heel and the right hand comes up facing the sky as we step into the end of leisurely Tai Chi towards 3 o'clock. Little uprooting push. Left foot leads us to 12. Right foot adjusts shoulder width for open. Breathe in, close, breathe out. Single whip left. Left foot stepping to 12, palms open and push to 12. Turn the waist, opening right hand. Withdraw the left side of the whip. Step sideways towards 9 o'clock with left foot. First, wave hands like clouds left. Right foot to shoulder width, right hand up as we wave to the right. Second, left side step. Change the hands. Left hand makes our second wave left. Right foot just to shoulder width. And back to the right foot we wave. To take our third left side step. For our third, wave hands like clouds, where right foot comes to shoulder width, turning toes in while we turn the hand up. Shift the weight to the right foot, looking to 9, stepping towards 9 in the lowering or brush knee move. Shift the weight to the right foot, wiping off the right arm, pick up left foot, touching, bubbling well. Turn the palms in, touch the left heel, and golden rooster stands first on the left leg as we cover the right ear. Then, fingers point down, lower on right leg, and cover left ear. Left foot down behind, left palm to the ground. Excellent. It's kind of a fun little move. But if your legs are not super strong, you might get a little sore from doing that so much with me. When we run it in the form, we only do one. We lower on the left leg, we lower on the right leg, and then that's it. So when we're learning it and we're doing it over and over again, we might get a little sore. So if you feel that soreness right away in your practice, I would recommend that you not go quite so low in the beginning, right? Because you're going to keep repeating it and repeating it and repeating it. It's okay to be a little bit higher, but know that the idea is to really get low, to get as low as you can with the knee not going forward, right? And the head staying up. But everyone's body is different, and we want it to be easy and gentle to build muscle in Tai Chi, not hurt. You don't want to feel the burn. Thanks for joining me. I really love practicing with you.